Hello and welcome back to another Omniheroes video. In this video we're just going to go through the synergies, Shadowarchs, and where to find all of the units within this particular synergy. So the first place we're going to go to is Ellie. Ellie can be located in a number of different stores and is relatively useful sort of early to mid game and then shortly into end game, where she does get replaced by other units within the Ethereal synergy and within the Shadowarch synergy as well. Still a valuable unit to have around, but again, gets replaced in the sort of late game. So the place to go and find Ellie is within the guild shop. So as you can see, I can purchase Ellie here for 60,000 guild membership points, and you earn the guild membership points by participating in guild events. So if I go into Grace Rooms here, go into chapter 30, and I will swing for mute and go for a trial. I will go for battle, sorry. So as you can see, I can obtain Grace Room points, Grace Room ectoplasm, and guild points, contribution points as well. So that's how you do pick up those points. So the next unit that I've got here is Corolla. Corolla is very easily obtainable. Just heads up on Ellie as well, you can get her through the advanced summons and the synergy summons as well. If you do go onto the Ethereals, you can find her within the synergy summon as well, and also through the Oracle Temple. So if we go to Oracle Shop, we can have a look, scroll all the way down to the bottom. Any of the units that I've mentioned within this video, any previous videos in this series, you will be able to pick up in here. As we can see Corolla in there, and we can see Ellie in there as well. I wouldn't recommend picking them up with 50 coins though. I would recommend either a Nawi for 50 coins or saving up to get a DD hero. But we are back to Corolla. So if we go into our merchant guild, we go into redeem points, and we have a look in the guild shop. Oh, it's not the guild shop, sorry. It will be the Yeez Guild shop. Oh, it won't be. 1 second. It is the guild shop. I've just already purchased a copy of her. That was to get her Light Seeker synergy up for a video you might have seen previously. So this... yeah, so Corolla can be purchased for 60,000 guild points, the same as Ellie, same price as Ellie, within the same shop, as well as through the Hall of Heroes. And also, if you go into Oracle Temple and you really want a copy, you can also summon here. I would never ever recommend it. I would suggest leaving it and summoning on the Divine or Demon, because you'll just get much more value. I've mentioned this in previous videos, but it is, if you really do want to summon on that banner, you can summon on that banner. I would never recommend it though. So that's Corolla, where you can find her. Solomon is the same principle. So if we go into the Merchants Guild, have a look in redeem points and have a look in the Yeez Grill. No, it is. Yeah, it is. It is the guild shop. So if we have a look in the guild shop, that is 60,000 coins to purchase, or 60,000 contributions to purchase a copy of Solomon. He is also available in the Hall of Heroes and through the Synergy Summon, as you can see, peeking his head out behind the rebate over here. So he is available through there, as well as in the Oracle shop, and through the Oracle Synergy Summons as well, or the faction summons there. Now the next on the list is Persephone. Persephone is slightly different, and we can go into the this time we can go into the Yeez Guild shop, and she is available for 18,000 Yeez Guild points. The way that you obtain these is we go into the wilderness, go into the arena, go into Yeez Guild, and then on the reward, so earned reward, as you can see, I get some of these points here every time that I advance on my daily results, on my season results, not on the ranking results, but that's your primary source of income for those points, as well as you do pick some up from the battles that you have. So that is Persephone, a useful unit for Avengers very early on, and also part of late game if you have her exclusive runes available, and they are all dodge as well. So if we have a look, after Persephone successfully dodges, she has 100% chance to apply stun to 2 random enemies. So if you get her red runes available, it can be very impactful in PvP environments as well as PvE environments where the units can be stunned, like Lost City or like Palace of Penrose as well. So very useful to pick up, especially with those runes. Now, the next unit on the list is Emily. You'll pick up a lot of copies of Emily through the Hall of Heroes, through the Oracle Temple. If you do summon on that, please don't, but you can also pick her up in the Oracle Shop. You can also go into the Merchants Guild, go into Redeem Points, go into the News Guild Shop, and there she is, available to purchase for, again, 18,000 of the Yeez Guild standard gold leafs there as well. So a very good unit to pick up, and very impactful for the Mystifiers team early on, and sort of towards mid-game as well. Does trail off in late game because there are D&D units available, which are much better for her, much better than her within that position. Like, for example, Sandra, like, for example, Talos, Dullahan, Astrid, the Monarch build for Mystifiers, but still outputs a lot of damage, especially with her runes. I do have her exclusive runes here. I don't have them up to legendary, but increases corrode damage of all allies by 50%. At the start of battle, Emily applies 5 stacks of corrode. So that goes up, so increases damage by 100%, and at the start of battle, Emily applies 5 stacks of corrode. If there's an enemy with fortitude, all allies restore 10% of HP. So very powerful counter to the fortitude skill. But that is Emily. I won't go too much in depth with her because I have already done a unit review, which you can find on the channel as well. Now, the next unit here, Bastet. So Bastet was recently added to the Manor, which is one of the places you can find her. If we go into her temple here, go into Interact, go into Story, I believe you pick up a copy here. Yes. I do enjoy this one as well. But you can pick up a copy at the third story mission there, as well as if we go into Merchant Guild, I believe that you can pick her up. You can't pick her up, it's a Nubia, so you can't. You cannot pick up a copy of Bastet anywhere other. Anywhere other than the Oracle Shop. You can pick her up in the Guild Shop as well, using a different type of currency. So this currency, the guild contributions, can be picked up in the Grey Shroom realm. So if we go there, it'll take me to there, and then if we look at earned reward every season, we'll be able to pick up the current. So we'll pick up this guild contribution here, and depending on where you score within your guild, you'll get a minimum of 15,000 of those, and you also get that through the guild clash function. So here as well, we can pick up in our rewards. We do pick up enough here, so we can pick up the currency this way as well. So if we go into Guild Shop again, and we have a look, Bastet is available through the Guild Shop for 5,000 coins. Now, I would not recommend picking up a copy of Bastet until you have picked up your Leandra shards, your Halcyon shards, and also Doris as well. So Bastet will come after Doris. So you do need to pick up copies of Doris before you pick up copies of Bastet, just because Doris is so impactful to the Doomsdayers team. She is a preferred choice when spending this currency. But you can, if you do need to If you have the spare currency and you've already picked up your weekly shards, then please do, feel free to pick up a copy of Bastet from that guild shop there. Now, Nubia, we have also gone through, so let's go ahead and jump into Merchant Guild, go all the way to the Abyss over here. As you can see, I can pick up a copy of Nubia for 6,000 of this currency, which can be obtained through the Abyss Crusade, as you can see. Now, please just spend this currency on your guard here, your armors, your spear, to get that currency to upgrade your actual gear. So what you can do is, if you buy a copy of this, you might be, epic tier spear, or you might be legendary tier spear. You can pick up a copy of this, and you'll get arena points to contribute towards leveling that gear up as well. And this is one of the only places that you can buy it, not for diamonds. You can also pick up your Oracle Decrees, summon tickets, and invoker crystals as well, which I personally think are more valuable than copies of Nubia. Now, the other way that you can go about obtaining it is through the synergy summon. So if we go on to our Ethereals, she is available within this summon as well. So if you do summon on the Ethereal version of this banner, you should be able to pick up a copy if RNG allows it, as well as through the advanced summons and the tickets that are available. Just a quick heads up, all of the units that I'm talking about today will be available at the 200 mark for the advanced summons. Some are only available through the 400 summons, and some are only obtainable, like the unit that we're about to get onto, through the 600 summons as well. So the rebate available and the ticket available in there. Now, the next unit that we've got on the list, so you know where Nubia is Mavis. Now, my Mavis is currently up to 11 stars, and if I had enough food, I promise I'm trying, I could level her up to 12 stars. It's been a very difficult grind to get her to that level, but you can obtain her through synergy summons. So if we go through the synergy summons, as you can see, Mavis is available here as part of the Avengers synergy summon, and you are much more likely to get a copy of Mavis. I understand, I do this every time, but it looks like there is a hero chance of 0.67% of getting this legendary hero. I promise you, Mavis will turn up more, and the unit that's featured will turn up more than the rest. So Sandra, Christine, Portia, Nawi, Mavis, and Halissa will all have a higher chance of being pulled on this particular banner than the rest of the units on here. Another way to pick up Mavis, which I would suggest if your Nawi is sort of 12 stars and above, and all of the units that are on here, all the DD units are on here, are 8 stars and above, then I would recommend picking up a copy of Mavis here, but your priorities should be the other units as well. So as you can see, Mavis available there in the Oracle shop for 50 coins. Again, if you've got all of your DD units past 8 stars, then I would recommend picking up a copy of Nawi, or if your Nawi, you need to pump up your Nawi, then yeah, I would suggest picking up a couple copies in here. And then if all of that has been said and done, Mavis, you can pick up a copy here. I would definitely suggest prioritizing the other units as well. Now, Mavis isn't available in the Merchants Guild anywhere in any of these shops. So yeah, it is just one of those things. You can pick up a copy of her through those tickets that I mentioned as well, but that's at the 600 mark. Franz is at the 400 mark in the rebate, and he's the next on our list. So if you summon 400 times on the advanced rebate, you'll get a scroll and you'll be able to pick up a copy of Franz as well. Now, there isn't really any other place besides the advanced summons and potentially synergy summons. But again, you're much more likely to get a copy of Sandra than you are of getting a copy of Franz through this that particular summons. And as far as I'm aware, the only other place that you can obtain a copy of Franz is through, not Celestial Trials, Rift Odyssey. And if we have a look at the common rewards for finishing common, you can pick up one of these tickets, and Franz is available through there as well. So those tickets are really crucial in expanding your box and just making sure you have all of them available. Now the next one, Sandra, again we have seen that she is available through the Hall of Heroes synergy summons. So if we click on here, go on Mystifiers, Sandra is available through the Mystifiers shop or summons. So if you were to summon on this banner, you would be more likely to pick up a copy of Sandra as well. As far as it goes, that is it for picking up copies of Sandra. She was available during the seasonal synergy, so as Halissa is here, Sandra is also available, well, was also available, and the only place that you can really obtain her now is through the Oracle Temple. You can buy shards for her, and the reason that you can buy shards instead of a full copy is if we go to my shards here, as you can see, I have 20 shards for Sandra, and I need another 30 shards in order to complete this copy. So instead of spending the full 50, I only have to spend 30 and I'll get a full copy of Sandra. The same is true with Halissa. I have 40 shards available here. If I were to go into the shop next season, I should be able to pick up 10 copies or 10 shards of Halissa through the shop as well. But that's just how the shards work, in case you were interested. But that is really the only place that you can pick up copies of Sandra currently. They may change the shop rotations around, but it's what it is. Now finally, Halissa, the brand new unit, is available in multiple places. The same will be true next season. And what I mean by this, so if I go into my Eternal level, I go into my level award and I can scroll down. I can get 25 copies when I hit level 145, and I can get another 25 copies when I hit level 175. So that is one way of obtaining a singular copy of Halissa, the new unit. And if I go into, it's not seasonal rewards, where is it? Why can I not access it? In benefits? It's not there anymore. So you can buy a seasonal pass. I'm not too sure how to access it. Usually it's up here in the top right. But you can access a seasonal pass, and if you purchase the seasonal pass, I believe it's $14.99 in UK money, so in pound sterling. You can spend $14.99 and you will receive an additional copy of Halissa, and the same will be true for the new non-DD hero next season as well. So if you are interested in the new heroes, you can pick up copies through that method as well. And that will do it for the Shadowarchs team. There are a couple more Shadowarchs in the form of Brutus and also Percival, but you will pick up copies of those just through general summons as well. You can also purchase them in the shops, but I wouldn't recommend spending your currency unless you really have to. So that is it for the Shadowarch synergy. If you could let me know down below if I have missed anywhere. I am always interested in learning, so it's very important for me to pick that up. If you did like the video, please do. And if you do like the content, please subscribe to the channel for more content like this. So I just want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.